Hey pals. I just thought I filmed about 5 minutes of an intro, but I didn't. So here we are, round 2. Happy April. It is April 2nd. I'm sitting on the floor in my bedroom. This is my bookshelf. That door leads to my bathroom. There's my nail caddy with some perfumes. Lovely. Anyways, welcome to my room. So it is now April, which means we need to recap my May goals and set some new goals for this month. I think I'm just going to go ahead and set it for every month. I need to read my goals like on a regular basis to really remind myself of them, because some of them I forgot I even made. So, great. There's also supposed to be a video before this, but I think it's going to go up after this because I didn't finish filming it and I haven't edited it yet, and I'm just going to go ahead and upload this. And that is my desk, like the video of me decluttering my desk. I just didn't get to film it, or I didn't get to finish it when I filmed it. So I'm going to finish that and put it up after this, but that did happen this month, but we'll get into that. So my first goal of March was to make a payment on my credit card every time I got a paycheck. That didn't happen. It just didn't. It's a lot harder to be financially responsible than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like super easy, and like I just was going to be able to say no to Mexican food and like no to a margarita and like no to pizza. But like, listen, if somebody wants to get dinner, 7 times out of 10 I'm going to say yes. So that kind of stinks. Also, I had to pay my last installment of sorority dues, which was there. And I was home for spring break, so I didn't work as much. So, like, literally one of my paychecks was, like, $25. So, you know, didn't work as much. Didn't have as much self-control this month. So, there's that. But we'll get into my financial goals, or lack thereof, for the month of April, because things are happening. So, that didn't happen. My cardio goal was to hit 82 miles, because that is the fitness goal that my watch like suggested that I do. Like, hey, let's see if you can get this medal or whatever. So I did it. That was one of the most motivating things ever, because it was so tangible. Like, I could watch it increase every single day. Like, on the app, it'll tell me how, like, when I clicked on that goal, it would tell me how many miles of 82.1 that I had completed. So that was so motivating. And I just loved it. Like, it was so fun for me. And all I did was power walk. I talked about, I don't know if it's written down, but it's not, how I wanted to maybe run. I ran like 4 times, which is not a lot, but it's a lot for me, like coming back from like being exhausted from training. So sorry, I just ate Mexican food. Ugh. But I did run like 4 or 5 times, which was really exciting. But a lot of my miles, actually all of my miles, I got from walking. I did 113 miles in the month of March, so that was really exciting. I definitely hit that goal. Loved it. Like I said before, I have a video going up after this about cleaning out my desk area, and I did that, and it honestly looks so much better. Like, I feel so much better about it. The work top is clean. Like, it's satisfying for my soul. So that happened. Paint 2 things. I've only painted 1 thing. I think. Yeah, I only painted 1 thing. I painted this like mountain sunset thing. It is a rough draft, because I did not know how it was going to go. This is not the style that I paint whatsoever. I am a very stenciled, follow, like, not paint by numbers, but like a little bit of paint by numbers. Like, I trace with tissue paper what I'm gonna paint, and like, so it looks really professional when it's done. This is more Bob Ross, but like Bob Ross for a 2-year-old. So yes, I've decided, like, this is like pink in here, and I'm gonna do this red. It had a blue color, but the blue looked like trash. So I'm gonna do a gradient from like yellow to orange to hot pink to red, and then do my mountains and have the sun. I need to paint roughly 3 of these. I'm gonna do 2 above my closet over there. And then I wanna paint 1 for my cooperating teacher, but I need to do a little bit of a better job. So this was just my rough draft. So I only painted one thing, and I did that on the last day of the month, which was Sunday. Spring break was a lot more hectic than I thought it was going to be, and I'd been planning to do paintings over spring break, but I painted one thing. It was nice. Read 3 books. This is the first time I did not hit my book goal. How sad. I read a lot of academic journals, if that counts. I did a lot of reading for school this month. That's what I would do at work, is when there's like 2 or 3 people in the pool, and I know they can swim, I read a lot of academic articles for class. But I did finish the second book in the Trials of Apollo, which was the Dark Prophecy. That was good. It took me a really long time to get through that. I'm just kind of over that whole, like, Percy Jackson world right now, because I am on book 13 of the series. So that was exhausting. And I also read Girl Online Going Solo, which I picked up at my house over spring break. I got this book when it came out. I read the first 2 in the series when I was either in high school or early college, and I really liked it. It's just an easy read that is just a feel-good story, honestly. It's just like books you read at the beach to relax. I read this one poolside this month. It was really great. I really enjoyed it if you're looking for a good book. And it's by Zoe Sugg, so who doesn't love her? So I did read those 2 books, which were good. Decrease social media. Ha! That didn't happen. Eat more vegetables. I did. I am. I've like had multiple salads in the month of March. I've enjoyed them. I eat a lot of asparagus, a lot of carrots, a lot of celery, sweet potatoes. Those are like my core vegetables that I eat all the time. But I wasn't eating them before, so here we are, vegetables. Hey, how are you? So we are eating more vegetables, and the last goal was to clean Google Drive. Listen, I'm not cleaning that until the summer. Like, I just can't do it right now. Especially because I do so much work in Google Drive, like with my classes, that I don't want to mess something up and then lose some of my stuff. So I'm going to do that during the summer. So those are my March goals. Semi-hit, semi-miss. We're going to do better in the month of April. So I just made my April goals. I've been thinking about them all day. April, continue a balanced diet. Right now, I would say my diet is very balanced. Like, probably the most balanced it's ever been in my whole life, and I'm really proud of it, honestly. Like, I eat chicken every day. Like, I eat a good source of protein, a good amount of dairy. I don't think I eat a lot of carbs. Like, I don't eat gluten, so that cuts a lot of carbs, and I don't eat a lot of, like, the only gluten substitutes I have are noodles and bread, and I don't eat those every day. I'm not a huge noodle person. So, and I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, like a lot. Like, that's all I bring for snacks and trail mix, so like nuts and raisins. So I'm really proud of my balanced diet, so I would like to continue that. Okay, so my financial goal of the month of April. I got a lot going on this month. I have formal this weekend, my cousin's wedding next weekend, then I'm going to visit my friend Alexandra. I have graduation pictures, and I am going on a beach trip, spontaneous beach trip with my education gals at the end of the month. So I'm dipping into savings for that trip. It's not a super expensive trip by any means. We did it really affordable, but you know, you can't take money with you when you die. So I'm still being like conscious about it and like really responsible about it. Like, I'm not blowing like $1,000 on this trip. Like, it's like maybe $300. So my goal is to not put any more credit card charges on my credit card, just keep my balance where it's at, because I know that this month is going to be a really heavy spending month. So I'm just going to try to use the paychecks I get and only spend that money and not add more to my bill, but also not stress about paying my bill and then running out of money. So that is my goal for this month. And I'm also getting my taxes back at the end of the month, or whenever I get those back. So that will go straight to pay off my credit card or work on paying off my credit card bill. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. My cleaning goal for this month is to clean this bookshelf. Like, as you can see, I have a ton of books. There's a whole nother shelf under here. You guys can't see, but it's full of picture books because obviously I'm a teacher. So picture books and just some like random books. I have some series books that are out of order that really bother me. I have a lot of, all of this stuff right here is about Queen Elizabeth. Fun fact about me, I love the Queen. And then I have a ton of books up here that I need to just go through and reorganize, donate if I don't want them, all of that kind of jazz. So that's going to be my cleaning assignment. My biggest goal is to finish all of my assignments strong. This is my last month of my undergrad degree. Thank you, Jesus. So I have a few but large assignments for the end of this semester, and I would like to finish them all really strong, pace them out, not overload myself too much like at one time. Like, don't procrastinate, basically, is work on them little by little. So that is my goal, is to finish this semester strong. My reading goal is to read one book off of my bucket list. Behind right here is I think it's called 100 Books Bucket List. I'll turn the camera so you guys can see. 100 book bucket list. My roommate got this for me, and it's a scratch off. So when you read a book on the list, you get to scratch it off, and it's like a picture. So I have 2 scratched off. The Lord of the Flies, because I told her I was not rereading that book. I have read it. I absolutely hated it. So I scratched that out because I did not want to reread it. And then I just reread the Harry Potter series, so I scratched that off as well because it's a little too soon to reread that. So I scratched that off, but now I have 98 more books to read, so I want to read one of them, or one or more this month off of my list, but then I also have some other ones I want to read. Workout goal. I really got into HIIT cardio last month, just doing like a 15-20 minute HIIT cardio workout, power through. I've really, really enjoyed that, and then also cardio, walking, running, like a mix of interval training. Really enjoy interval training, so doing that 5 to 6 days a week, which is what I've kind of been doing anyways. So yeah, that is my fitness goal. My last goal is to continue journaling and reading my Bible this month. I haven't been good at it the past like 4 nights. I think I haven't been very consistent, but before that I was really, really consistent about I like to write my prayers. I suck at praying in my head, or even speaking it out loud. I get very off track, but when I'm writing it, I find it very therapeutic to write. So writing my prayers, reading through my Bible, and taking notes, and then also doing 3 things I'm grateful for. So that's like kind of what I do during my journaling session. I'm working through the book of Numbers right now. I'm almost done with Numbers. Ugh. So I read Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers. So I'm almost done with Numbers. And I would like to finish that this month, and also finish the journal that I'm actually writing in, because I only have a few pages left, and I would really love to finish that journal because there is nothing more satisfying than finishing a journal, in my opinion. So those are my April goals. So continuous balanced diet, no more credit card charges, clean my bookshelf, finish this assignment strong, 1 book from the bucket list, HIIT cardio, continue journaling. I think we can do it. This month is actually wild, so it might be tough, but we will succeed. So anyways, those are my goals. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm enjoying it. It's like really holding me accountable. Like, I constantly think about it. Like, I don't constantly think about money, but I'm much, much more conscious about what I'm spending and how much I'm spending it. I'm really enjoying my reading goals and my exercise goals, and not putting a lot of pressure on it, but making it a lot more fun, which I am really enjoying. So hope you guys are too, and I will see you guys in my next video, which will be my desk clean out. So I hope you guys like it. See you later. Bye.